purpose of a generator load test is to make sure it can supply its rated capacity of 400 amps at 480 volts, while keeping the voltage steady when it's under load. This test checks the generator's ability to provide backup power if the main power goes out. It's not usually a good idea to remove or replace the original 400 amp circuit breaker in the generator without talking to the manufacturer or having a qualified technician do the work. The generator maker might have specific rules or steps for doing this. There are a few ways to hook up a load testing device to the generator. Firstly, if the original circuit breaker is working, it can be used for load testing. You can connect the load testing device to the output terminals of the circuit breaker. Secondly, if a new circuit breaker is installed, you can make a temporary connection to its output terminals for load testing. Thirdly, another way is to end the generator windings in an external enclosure and put a 400 amp circuit breaker in that enclosure. Then the load testing device can be connected to the output terminals of the external circuit breaker. It's a good idea to ask the generator maker for specific instructions on how to do the load test. They might have a load testing kit or give advice on how to connect the load testing device safely and well. When you're doing a load test on a generator, there are some safety rules to follow. 1. Wear the right personal protective equipment like gloves, safety glasses, and hearing protection. 2. Make sure the generator is properly grounded. 3. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for using the generator and load testing device. 4. Keep anyone who's not authorized away from the testing area. Other things to keep in mind include 1. The load testing device should be able to handle the full 400 amp load at 480 volts. 2. The test should last long enough to check if the generator can keep the voltage steady when it's under load. 3. Write down the test results so you can look at them later. The load test ensures the generator can deliver its rated power, maintain voltage stability, and operate within safe temperature limit. The test duration is crucial for detecting potential overheating or performance degradation under sustained load. Accurate data logging helps identify trends and predict future maintenance needs. The generator's ability to handle reactive loads and harmonic distortion should also be assessed to ensure compatibility with various types of equipment. The contractor needs to understand the specific requirements of the hospital's electrical system, including any sensitive equipment that might be affected by voltage fluctuations or power interruptions. Consult with the hospital's engineering staff to determine the acceptable voltage and frequency tolerances during the load test. The contractor should also be aware of any local regulations or codes that govern generator testing and maintenance. Proper documentation of the load test results is essential for compliance and future reference. The generator manufacturer's recommendations for load testing should always be followed to avoid damaging the equipment or voiding the warranty. The load testing device must be properly calibrated and maintained to ensure accurate readings. The contractor should have a contingency plan in place in case of any unexpected issues during the load test, such as generator failure or equipment malfunction. The safety of personnel and equipment should always be the top priority during the load test. The contractor should be familiar with all relevant safety procedures and emergency protocols. The load test should be performed under the supervision of a qualified technician with experience in generator testing and maintenance. The contractor should be able to provide documentation of their qualifications and experience upon request. The hospital may have specific requirements for the contractor's insurance coverage and liability protection. The contractor should review the hospital's insurance requirements and ensure that their coverage meets or exceeds those requirements. The load test should be scheduled at a time that minimizes disruption to the hospital's operations. The contractor should coordinate with the hospital's engineering staff to determine the best time to perform the test. The contractor should provide the hospital with a detailed plan of the load test, including the test procedures, equipment to be used, and safety precautions to be taken. The hospital should review the plan and approve it before the test is performed. The contractor should be prepared to answer any questions that the hospital may have about the load test. The contractor should be able to explain the purpose of the test, the procedures to be followed, and the potential risks involved. The contractor should be able to provide the hospital with a written report of the load test results. The report should include the test data, the conclusions drawn from the data, and any recommendations for maintenance or repair. The contractor should be available to discuss the load test results with the hospital and answer any questions that they may have. The contractor should maintain a professional relationship with the hospital and provide them with ongoing support and assistance. The contractor should be committed to providing the hospital with high-quality service and ensuring the reliability of their generator system. The contractor should be aware of the latest technologies and best practices in generator testing and maintenance. The contractor should be continually learning and improving their skills to provide the best possible service to their clients. The contractor should be a valuable resource for the hospital, providing them with expert advice and guidance on all aspects of generator operation and maintenance. The contractor should be a trusted partner of the hospital, working with them to ensure the reliability and safety of their electrical system. The contractor should be a responsible member of the community, contributing to the well-being of the people they serve. The contractor should be a role model for other businesses, demonstrating the highest standards of ethics and professionalism. The contractor should be a leader in their industry, setting the standard for excellence in generator testing and maintenance. The contractor should be a source of pride for their employees, providing them with a challenging and rewarding work environment. The contractor should be a valuable asset to their clients, providing them with peace of mind and ensuring the reliability of their power supply. The load bank is a crucial component for accurately simulating real-world electrical loads on the generator. The load bank should have sufficient capacity to test the generator at its rated power output. The load bank should be equipped with appropriate metering and monitoring devices to measure voltage, current, frequency, and power factor. The load bank should be operated by trained personnel who are familiar with its operation and safety procedures. The load bank should be regularly inspected and maintained to ensure its accuracy and reliability. The load bank should be connected to the generator using appropriate cables and connectors. The load bank should be properly grounded to prevent electrical shock hazards. The load bank should be located in a well-ventilated area to prevent overheating. The load bank should be protected from the elements to prevent damage. The load bank should be stored in a secure location when not in use. The load bank should be calibrated regularly to ensure its accuracy. The load bank should be operated within its rated capacity to prevent damage. The load bank should be monitored closely during the load test to detect any signs of overheating or malfunction. The load bank should be shut down immediately if any problems are detected. The load bank should be inspected after each use to ensure that it is in good working condition. The load bank should be repaired or replaced if any damage is found. The load bank should be operated in accordance with all applicable safety regulations. The load bank should be used only for its intended purpose. The load bank should be operated by qualified personnel only. The load bank should be operated in a safe and responsible manner. The load bank should be operated with care and attention to detail. The load bank should be operated with a focus on safety and reliability. The load bank should be operated with a commitment to quality and accuracy. The load bank should be operated with a dedication to customer satisfaction. The load bank should be operated with a passion for excellence. The load bank should be operated with a vision for the future. The load bank should be operated with a mission to provide the best possible service. The load bank should be operated with a value system that emphasizes integrity, honesty, and respect. The load bank should be operated with a culture of continuous improvement. The load bank should be operated with a spirit of innovation. The load bank should be operated with a team-oriented approach. The load bank should be operated with a customer-centric focus. The load bank should be operated with a results-driven mindset. The load bank should be operated with a commitment to sustainability. The load bank should be operated with a focus on environmental responsibility. The load bank should be operated with a dedication to community involvement. The load bank should be operated with a passion for making a difference. The load bank should be operated with a vision for a better world. The load bank should be operated with a mission to create a positive impact. The load bank should be operated with a value system that emphasizes compassion, empathy, and kindness. The load bank should be operated with a culture of collaboration and teamwork. The load bank should be operated with a spirit of creativity and innovation. The load bank should be operated with a customer-first attitude. The load bank should be operated with a focus on achieving excellence. The load bank should be operated with a commitment to continuous learning. The load bank should be operated with a dedication to personal growth. The load bank should be operated with a passion for helping others succeed. The load bank should be operated with a vision for a brighter future. The load bank should be operated with a mission to inspire hope and create opportunity. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides guidelines for electrical installations, including those involving generators. NEC Article 700 covers emergency systems, which are legally required standby systems intended to automatically supply illumination or power to designated areas and equipment in the event of failure of the normal supply or in the event of accident to elements of a system intended to supply, distribute, and control power and illumination essential for safety to human life. Article 701 covers legally required standby systems. These systems are intended to automatically supply power to specific loads, such as heating, refrigeration, data processing, fire protection, and security systems when the normal power supply fails. Article 702 covers optional standby systems. These systems are intended to protect private business or property while life safety does not depend on the performance of the system. The contractor should be familiar with these articles and other relevant sections of the NEC. The overcurrent protection for the generator should comply with NEC requirements. The size of the conductors connecting the generator to the load should be adequate for the load current. The grounding of the generator should comply with NEC requirements. The installation of the generator should comply with all applicable codes and standards. The contractor should obtain all necessary permits and inspections for the generator installation. The contractor should provide the hospital with a copy of the electrical inspection report. The contractor should maintain a record of all work performed on the generator. The contractor should provide the hospital with a warranty for the generator installation. The contractor should be available to provide ongoing maintenance and repair services for the generator. The contractor should be a trusted partner of the hospital, working with them to ensure the reliability and safety of their electrical system. The contractor should be a responsible member of the community, contributing to the well-being of the people they serve. The contractor should be a role model for other businesses, demonstrating the highest standards of ethics and professionalism. The contractor should be a leader in their industry, setting the standard for excellence in generator installation and maintenance. The contractor should be a source of pride for their employees, providing them with a challenging and rewarding work environment. The contractor should be a valuable asset to their clients, providing them with peace of mind and ensuring the reliability of their power supply. The contractor should be aware of the latest technologies and best practices in generator installation and maintenance. The contractor should be continually learning and improving their skills to provide the best possible service to their clients. The contractor should be a valuable resource for the hospital, providing them with expert advice and guidance on all aspects of generator operation and maintenance. The contractor should be a trusted partner of the hospital, working with them to ensure the reliability and safety of their electrical system.